This is my sister, Lucy Boone.
I am 23 years old. I actually live in Hawaii. I teach people how to swim for a living.
And this is Garrett.
Growing up, I love playing sports. I'm super competitive. My love life, though, it's been a journey.
And we're setting them up on a date today to find love.
But there's a catch. Garrett doesn't know that Lucy Boone is my sister.
We want to hear what he has to say, unfiltered, in front of Parker.
What is your biggest turn on?
Will they find love?
Probably.
Welcome back to the Dating Diner. We have new episodes every single Wednesday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Spotify.
And today we have a beautiful date set up here in the diner. I'm so excited.
These are our favorite kind of episodes because there is a curtain in between them and they do not know what each other look like. But, correct me if I'm wrong, you guys are both looking for love.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Come on. Love. It's the name of the game.
Wow, we're getting right
Aren't we
into it,
all?
looking for love.
All right, so my name's Garrett Morosky. I'm originally adopted from Russia.
Oh, wow.
I grew up in Pittsburgh. I was adopted when I was 2 years old. Just recently, I actually found out a bunch of stuff about my mom, which is crazy. So she
Wait,
Oh my God.
are you about to trauma dump on us?
I'm not going to trauma dump, but long story short, she gave birth to me, and then 3 days after, I was sold in the black market from St. Petersburg to Moscow. 2 years later, my family came and got me.
wow.
But anyway, I grew up in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, but then I moved to LA right after college when I was 21.
What does your love life look like so far?
Looking for love. Don't have anyone in the mix right now.
Have you ever had anyone in the mix?
And back in high school, yeah, but no, not for a while.
Garrett, have you had any girlfriends?
I have had girlfriends. I just got out of a 3-year relationship, which is crazy.
What has just got out of?
Oh, wow.
Not just got out, but it's kind of been on the fence for quite some time, but I mean, it's been over for several months.
What was the biggest thing that you learned in that relationship?
Beauty can be deceptive. You got to be able to accept accountability, and you have to be able to say sorry and things. So I learned that if you're with someone who can't really accept accountability and can't really say sorry, and you're constantly the person who has to take the blame for everything, I mean, it just gets a little bit tiring.
Lucy Boone, would you say that you are an accountable person?
Yeah.
What's that laugh over there?
I would.
What's with the hesitation?
I can't really remember what accountable means.
It means you're
Are we
willing to
doomed over
take
here?
the blame. If you did something wrong, you're willing to admit that you did something wrong.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I'm definitely accountable for sure.
Is that a red flag? She doesn't know basic definition.
You asked it in a weird way.
Yeah, I definitely am, for sure.
And I feel like, you have to also be able to be calm and soft with someone. That's very important in a relationship. Being able to communicate your emotions. And I've also learned that obviously girls are emotional creatures, and I'm a little bit more logical on things. So, being able to make sure that someone feels safe and, that your actions line up with your words and stuff like that, and being able to emotionally validate, a girl is also very important.
It's true.
This man is
It's very
well
true.
versed. How do you feel about
He
this?
did
Lucy
learn a
Boone?
lot.
I learned a lot from this relationship.
Yeah.
He is ready for marriage at this point. I can just tell.
Bachelorette, sign me up. Just kidding. The diner.
They just canceled the season.
I know.
I think you need to probably tell him why you have a double name. I think the audience is very curious because we've never had a double name on the Dating Diner
have not.
before.
My mom liked Lucy and my dad liked Boone. It's a popular thing where I'm from, so yeah, Lucy Boone.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from Kentucky.
Kentucky. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So lived there my whole life and then moved to Hawaii after college.
What part of Hawaii?
Honolulu.
Okay. I've been to Maui.
Oh, nice.
Garrett, would you be willing to do long distance?
Oh man, I mean,
Bit far.
I will say, it just depends on how much I like the person. I'll never forget when I was young, summertime down in Stone Harbor, New Jersey. I met this girl, Madison, who lived in North Carolina, and we did long distance. So if it's the right person, I'm willing to do long distance.
But you and Madison are no longer together, so.
Didn't work
They were
out.
young.
We were young and in love, at one point.
Okay.
I
It
see.
was one of those, those beach-like romances where you go down for a family vacation and you meet someone and you're like, wow, this is the most beautiful girl I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But you're young. You're young.
So, Lucy Boone, what does a dream date look like for you?
Since I live at the beach now, I'd say probably a beach day, and we could grill on the beach,
I love
Then watch the sunset.
this. Hey, winning points over here. I like that.
Yeah,
Love
outdoorsy
that.
day.
If you had to guess off of just your voice and everything we know so far, what do you guys think you look like?
I'm gonna guess tall and maybe brown hair. And I think he's chewing gum.
Yeah.
Are you?
Imagine I ask, like, what's your ick? And she's like, loud chewing.
No. No.
I mean, I can hear the southern charm. So when initially you said you lived in Hawaii, I was like, she does seem like she's from down south. I want to say that she has light brown hair. I feel like she has a beautiful smile.
What could the other person do on a date that would make you storm out in the middle of the date?
Okay, so I've stormed out on one date, and this was
Oh.
like a long time ago. It was like when Tinder first came out, and I like went on the app and I set up a date, and I went to the date, and I saw the girl, and she looked nothing like her photo.
Uh-oh.
So I just kind of looked at her, and I was like, "Hey, listen, like, yeah, this isn't."
You just walked out.
I was like, this isn't gonna work, and I walked out. But normally I feel like, I flow pretty good when it comes to dates. I mean, I feel like I'm pretty good at picking people in the sense of like, if someone's like extremely rude, negative, I don't know if I'd storm out, but I definitely would cut the date pretty short.
Yeah, or being catfish. That doesn't sound too fun.
Not at all.
Have either one of you ever cheated?
No.
Oh, Garrett.
So in my past relationships, I have.
Garrett.
I know. In my newest relationship, that was kind of like the first person I've been really like loyal and faithful to. I guess like, I've cheated. Let's just put it that way. But recently, no, I've grown to be a better person.
That's good.
Lucy Boone, how would you get revenge if you got cheated on?
Would you get revenge?
No, I think I'm a little bit too old for revenge.
I like that answer. That's exactly what I would do if that
See,
ever
because if
happened.
somebody cheated on me, I'm TP in their house for sure.
Wait, Garrett, how old are you?
33.
Okay.
Holy cow. I did not know you were
I
33.
am 33.
Holy cow, why are you acting like he's 45?
Well, no, I mean, I'm only 22. I'm just saying, does 33 and 23 work? I guess it could. It could.
Yeah.
My
Your parents have a 10-year.
Yeah, my parents have a 10-year age difference, so that works.
I think it matters on the maturity of the person. I liked your answer when it came to, you wouldn't do anything. Because I think the same way. Like, if anything bad happened in a relationship or someone did something to disrespect me, I feel like it's not even worth the argument or, like, the fight at this point. It's just like, all right, you're not meant for me.
Exactly.
I'm not going to be disrespected like that. I'm out.
Lucy Boone, what is the meanest thing you have ever done to a man?
I would say.
I feel like she has one.
She's thinking
She's thinking how
I
to
keyed
say
someone's
it.
car. I wrote.
Okay, so I did get cheated on, and when I got cheated on, I had my boyfriend's school ID picture. I was in high school, obviously, so, and I'd say the meanest thing was that I burned it. And then I took a picture of me burning it and sent it to him.
Wait, that's such
on
like a
fire.
wholesome, like that's
That's
the
like a
meanest
great
thing you
thing.
did.
Yeah, it was
You
on
just like
fire.
did it for yourself to like feel better.
Yeah, exactly.
I burned him out of my memories.
So you all kind of described what you think each other look like. I want to know, Lucy Boone, what is your type?
Good personality. I feel like you gotta be funny. Tall is a good one. Good thing.
Tall.
I'm 6'3".
I don't know. I really have found myself to be a big personality person.
But 6'3" isn't like a downside to you.
No, not at all.
If you guys were to literally go on a second date right after this, because everything's hitting it off, where would you go?
I haven't eaten anything yet, so I wouldn't mind like a nice lunch. And then, I mean, I also would love to go on a hike. I haven't worked out yet. I love hikes. Maybe a chill day and going down to the beach. I haven't been out to the beach and haven't seen a sunset in a little bit. If it's, warm, and then maybe watch a movie or go see a movie or go grab dinner somewhere.
I want you all to both answer this question on 3 at the same time. I'll give you like a couple seconds to think about it. If you were going to go get food right now, what kind of food would you get? 3, 2, 1.
Dinner.
Steakhouse.
Oh my God.
Did Lucy Boone say dinner?
All right, I can see how that was a confusing question, but that was really
Maybe
funny.
I didn't phrase it right.
Okay, I'm confused.
We were just wondering if there was any sort of like similarities in y'all's favorite foods. That's all we were wondering.
No, I like steakhouse. Yeah, that's a good
Steakhouse,
answer.
good. No, it would be
answer.
great.
And dinner.
Dinner.
How many people have you all kissed?
Bro, I don't know. I haven't been keeping track.
I think my first kiss was in like either 5th or 6th grade.
Start 'em young.
But I feel like I've also been the type of guy who've like I've had relationships more or less rather than like going out and like kissing people. Wouldn't know the exact number, but
Over 50?
nah, not
All
over
right.
50.
Well, that's promising.
That's promising. I want to know, like, Garrett, when are you looking to wife somebody up?
I would say, I mean, I still look very young for my age.
You do. I thought you were in your 20s.
Yeah, no, I look like I'm like probably like 26, 27. But I think right now the biggest thing for me is focusing on work and stuff like that. And I think that I probably have, the next like 3 to 4 years to really find the right person. And I also want to be very smart when it comes to dating, just because I've been in relationships where, a year into it, certain things start to come out that were hidden, and I just want to be smart.
And Lucy Boone, based on that answer, what would your parents think of Garrett?
Sounds like my parents would really like him, I think. He seems driven and mature.
What do you think your biggest red flag is?
My biggest red flag?
Yeah.
In the past, how competitive I am and sometimes how selfish I've been in certain situations, especially when it comes to like emotional validation. And I'm a person who, like, for example, like I work really hard. I don't like to be distracted too much. Like I will always check in. I'll always make sure that like, I'm thinking about you and stuff like that. But when it gets to a level where it's like distracting from things that I want to achieve in life, I tend to kind of pull away a little bit. I can be more of a logical person than someone who's extremely emotionally empathetic. But that could also be because I've just dated people who have wanted a ton of validation.
Sounds like a good answer.
That's also why I don't cheat anymore, is because I feel like I had like abandonment issues that I went to therapy for that I didn't really realize that were subconsciously there. So I think like in past relationships, I would sometimes be talking to multiple people when I should have been a little bit more transparent about things.
I was going to say it takes a lot to say all this out loud, so that's growth within itself.
Lucy Boone, what is an instant turnoff in a man?
Really cocky. I don't really love that. Like, maybe just like obsessed with themselves. But I'm not getting the vibe like that from Garrett.
I'm a pretty straight up person. Like if I think you're beautiful, I'm gonna, never be creepy. I'm gonna be a straight up person. I'm gonna
He's gonna be lurking in the corner.
Never gonna be creepy.
Never gonna be creepy. It's one of those things, like I'll come up to you, make eye contact, and if I can see that you're interested and we're both interested, then I'm gonna come up to you and just be like, hey, how's it going? Let's say like you have an absolutely gorgeous smile. I'm gonna make sure that you know that. If I like your style, I'm gonna say something in regards to that. I'm definitely not gonna be the person who's like, yo, I ain't no Fred Flintstone, but I can make your bed rock. Like I'm not gonna say that. Like I would never say something like that. Like that's corny.
That is awesome.
That's corny, but like I know people who will always ask me like, yo, bro, like, like what do you say to a girl? I'm like, bro, what do you mean? It's quite easy.
Just be
like,
yourself.
Just be yourself. Like when you try to be someone that you're not, or you're weird, or like you come up to someone and you can't just casually flow with someone. That's when it's just like, it's weird. You just got to be yourself, and you have to hope and trust that that person's going to like you for who you are. And if they don't, at the end of the day, then it's not for you.
He's no Fred Flintstone, but
I
he can
can
make
make
bed rock.
Hey.
Never heard that.
No,
You ever heard that song? Call me
never heard
Mr.
those cheesy
Flintstone.
ones, like-
I can make your bed rock.
Oh, yeah, I can make you. I know that song.
I've had a friend who's literally said this to someone. They're like, do you work at Subway? Because you give me like a foot long or something like that. And I was like, bro, how are you going to use that joke? That is like
That's actually how I picked up
Straight
Sarah.
up wild.
Oh my gosh.
Now, would you say that you guys are pretty vanilla? Or would you all say that y'all, I don't know, y'all kind of crazy?
Pretty what?
Vanilla.
No, I'm all the flavors, man. I'm all the flavors, man. I'm like Baskin Robbins, bro. I'm like 31 flavors.
Oh,
It's 32.
right.
32, there you go. Correct me. I like a woman who's going to challenge me and correct me. That turns me on a little
Yeah,
bit.
32.
All right.
Oh my god.
I mean,
know
I've never
how
really
Garrett
done
rocks.
it in a diner before. That's kind of
How about you, Lucy Boone? You rock that way?
Yeah, I actually don't think I've ever been asked if I'm vanilla. So sure, yeah, I'm all 32 flavors.
There we go.
Oh.
I feel like you're adventurous. I mean, I'm definitely one of those people who's very spontaneous, very adventurous. And yeah, I mean, we're always going to have fun. That's all I know.
Yeah, definitely. I worked at a gelato shop. We had 36 flavors.
Hey.
So I'd say I'm all 36.
Oh, she's got a few flavors
Leveling
on
up.
you.
I like this. Competitive.
This conversation is multi-dimensional. So many levels to this.
Yes.
Anyways,
You have siblings?
So I have a sister who's also adopted from Russia.
Oh,
Not
wow.
my biological sister. She's actually deaf. She has cochlear implants. Her hearing kind of got worse as she got older, and she's a great sister. I love her to death and always want the best for her.
That's great.
Lucy Boone, do you have siblings?
I do have siblings.
How many?
I have a brother.
Older, younger?
He's younger.
How much younger?
He's 2 years younger. We grew up together until he was about 13 and I was 15. And then he moved to LA
At 13?
at 13.
That's crazy.
wait, where does your... that's actually pretty interesting, but that's just fine. We don't really have to get on to the brothers or siblings. Garrett, do you have any questions you want to ask her?
Yeah. What, if any, is your favorite sport to watch / do you play any sports, or did you play any sports growing up?
I swam and dove growing up. I was on the swim and dive team. But my favorite sport to watch is probably baseball because I grew up watching my brother play baseball, and I like it.
You know what's crazy is that my entire family swam.
Really?
Like 5-6 of my cousins all swam Division I.
No way.
2 of them went to the Olympics.
Oh my gosh.
During around like whenever Phelps and Lockley were there.
No way.
They got absolutely burned, but they were great swimmers. But growing up, I used to destroy them in swimming. My parents had me in triathlons when I was like 5-6 years old.
Dang.
And then I played baseball in college. Baseball was my favorite sport. I was an
Dang.
absolute rocket. I just didn't take it serious, and now I look back on it, and like I still golf, I still play tennis, belong to a country club, like I still hoop like every single week. I'm obsessed with sports, so that's why I wanted to ask that question, and I love swimming.
Now
Baseball
that's...
and swimming. There we go.
I love swimming. It's one of the best workouts. Funny, my aunt, she was the one who would like teach me, and also like a bunch of like, she teaches kids how to like tread water and like swim at a young age.
That's so fun. That's literally what I do.
It runs in the family.
Okay, we are about to drop the curtain, but real fast before we drop it, if the cameras weren't on right now, any questions that you all would want to ask each other?
If the cameras weren't on,
Oh gosh.
what is your biggest turn on?
Good music taste, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't think that's the question he's asking about turn on.
She's trying to answer wholesomely.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, without any further ado,
Let's do a big reveal.
let's do it.
In 3, I want you all to pull this curtain down. Just get a nice little
You can
grip
literally
on
just
it,
pull it.
and give it a tug. In 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my
Nice to
gosh.
meet you.
Oh my gosh.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, first impressions. What are we thinking?
Well, that's not what I thought you would look like, honestly.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Yeah, no, it's a good thing. I thought you were gonna have dark hair for some reason. I was kind of looking in this reflection on the thing.
Oh, you cheater.
But
I didn't even
no,
think
it's
about
wrong.
that. Smart.
Yeah,
Look at
and the
that.
reflection here.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Garrett, there is something about this episode that you're missing. So I did want to tell you. Lucy Boone told you that she had one younger brother, and that younger brother is Parker.
I was sitting over asking, like, oh, hey, like, what's your biggest turn on and stuff? Meanwhile, Parker's over there.
I couldn't hold it together. I didn't want to spoil
He
it.
said he got nervous.
I know. Yeah, they threw me in here, so I was like,
That's
all
why
right,
when you said, what's your biggest turn on, I was like, I really don't want to know this.
yeah, the music tape.
Music tape.
I love how wholesome she was, though.
I know.
Good
Like, you
music
can't say anything in
taste.
front of my brother.
That is
Yeah.
crazy.
So there you
You
go.
moved out here when you were 13?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, as soon as
I
you
know. I was gonna. I didn't know how well you guys knew each other, so I was like, is he gonna catch on to some of the things I'm saying? Like I'm.
It
from
worked well because I don't even
Kentucky.
think you knew that I had a sister.
No, I had no idea. Am I allowed
Well,
to
now
say that
you
you have a
know.
beautiful sister?
Yeah, you can say that. She is a very beautiful
She
sister.
is.
Thank you.
That
Thank
is
you.
so funny.
That
yeah,
is crazy. What a reveal.
I know.
I know.
So does that change anything for you? How do you feel now?
How do I feel? I've got to be a good boy. That's for sure. I like Parker too much.
Parker's gonna come for you.
I know. I'm watching you, Garrett.
Uh-oh.
Careful now.
Uh-oh.
Um,
Everything you said about her with that date, I don't know. You still gonna do that?
Yeah, we had the same plan pretty much.
Yeah, pretty
so.
much.
All right.
Are you actually in Hawaii?
Yeah, I actually am in Hawaii.
That's
Everything else
awesome.
is true other than the fact that I am her brother.
No, that is true.
That's
No,
true
that's
too.
true too.
Well, I'm saying, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, everything's
Maybe our
true.
first date should be in Hawaii, just so
Yeah.
I'm not anywhere near park.
yeah.
When we started talking about baseball, that's what really killed me. Because she was like, yeah, I went to my
Parker
younger brother's
busted out
baseball.
laughing.
That's why I laughed really hard.
I didn't catch that.
Anyways, well, thank you guys so much for watching this week's episode. We will see you next Wednesday.
Bye.
Peace.